forces. We must discuss what they wish of you.
Apologies. My very presence overloads the thing's senses with incompatible signals. It is why they can't see me, why they experience discomfort. But on Quartermain there are memories here of him and the Old One working together on Project Lemuria, and a secret lab in the mountains in Polaris? Yes, Polaris. And then hundreds of pages complaining about Napoleon. Let us go to this Polaris. See if other things there can help.
My mind aches as I seek the missing pieces. Find this nothing creature. Follow it to Lemuria. Bring the lemurs home to the spiral.
Why are we here? Ah, the proprietor is an explorer, knowledgeable in legends and lost things. Which one is this Taylor Coleridge? He's away? Disappointing. Is there another explorer thing here you're familiar with?
Bonjour, le wizard! Comment allez-vous? Ah, ouais. You have noticed my new dialect. I have been here a while now, no? How can le zoot help you? Oh, l'expédition du lost du stallion de la Quartermain? You do not think petite. But if it were in Polaris, I'd have found it, no? Unless it were on the Mountain Dew Madness. Anyone who goes there comes back mad. Or not at all. A good place to lose an expedition, I suppose. The path is in the Forlorn Tide. If you must go, mon ami, take with you this word of warning. Pamplemousse! I don't know what it means.
Why do you delay? Lemuria's time continues to run down. Quartermain's expedition is our best clue to find it. What is my interest? Why do I care? Is that what I'm doing? Caring? I don't know. The old one cared. It was his last care. I inherited it. I never felt that kind of sensation before. A gnawing, panging feeling. I reacted strongly. What is that? Guilt? Guilt. I don't like that word. I can't focus on that now. I have to focus on staying, on existence. The everything rejects the nothing, remember? Must focus, fight back. I must think so that I am, and we must press on. Is this what madness looks like? No, wait, I know these. I made them. Or not me, the other me. The not me. Guardian machines made of flesh and metal and hatred. I, he, we called them crazy eyes because they make one crazy. How do they? Ah, I see. There are diagrams here. They are... Mind melters! Sorry, lost in thoughts. I couldn't think, so I wasn't am. The creatures melt minds with overwhelming signals. But, as the tree said, yours is now an atypical mind, immune to such signals. This is a campsite, yes? Perhaps it merits a look.
I have been made a fool by my patron, no less, a mysterious, betentacled man who never gave me his name. Which, in hindsight, should have been a red flag. He and his lemur creatures, they used me as their scout, their herald. And in my wake, lands vanished, stolen by this world-rending squid. I led him not to treasures, but to victims. They must be avenged! I will find the World Render and his Lemuria and restore what has been stolen!
How strange. Their intentions were once unified, then they weren't. The everything is complicated. Let us just continue our search. More monsters. I remain confused. The Old One and Quartermain, they helped each other, as we help each other. But then they stopped. Will we stop? Will we turn on each other as they did? Do all things separate like that? Does this individuality inevitably lead to conflict? Ah, thank you, Wizard. Wise words. I must stay focused. I mustn't fade again. Quartermain expected to find the Old One here. Perhaps in there? This is familiar. Look around. See what you can find. Quartermain found me out. Shame, really. He was a man of unusual competence. I know he's coming for me now. Perhaps he can still be of some use. Lemuria will need people like Stallion Quartermain, if my theory holds true. And what better template than the man himself? He just needs some time to cool off. Oh, look! It's Stallion Quartermain! His various systems of chemical reactions, electrical charges, and musical notes are still active. He is not dying. The other one. Aliving, I think. Yes, let's release him.
You fiend! Wait, who are you? The Wizard? What a bizarre and unremarkable name. I am Stallion Quartermain. Stand back! I have a world render to pummel. Oh, already gone, is he? Fell down a hole. How have I missed all this? How long have I been here?
That is a very large number of years.
So, the whole spiral. Everything I've ever known is gone? Ha ha! That means I can explore it all over again! To adventure!
I find his personality charming. How diverse and wonderful this everything is. I'm so glad I discovered.
Penguins! Fantastic! What about Lemuria? You said the Squid Man was gone. Surely you uncovered his pet project? No, eh? Don't even know what it is? Why, it's a world made of other worlds! Worlds I discovered before I knew why I was sent for them. Worry not, for I have a map to Lemuria in my journal that we... Not there, eh? Then it's a good thing I made a copy! Ha ha! Now, where would all my effects have gone after so many years? To the Royal Museum? Of course! To adventure!
It's you! Did you find the lost expedition of Stallion Quartermain?
More than that, they found the man himself! Ha ha! Go ahead, bask in my return. I won't be embarrassed.
Ah, a historical performer. Splendid. They are probably looking for you in the Stallion Quartermain Memorial Tower outside. Go now. Scoot!
Egad, the wizard! I just can't believe it! This is Marleybone now? In my day, it didn't even have rooftops. Now they're everywhere! But I believe this is the tower we seek. It smells like bravery. Come along to adventure!
Tell me I'm fired! Ooh, just because one courier ship crashed into one... Hands up, hands down. Running late. Let me give you a hand. I'll have my revenge.
Prepare for a legend. Haha. They say there exists between the ley lines a repository of all knowledge, a hidden realm of scholars and wise men. That is where we will find Lemuria. But alas, reaching it is no mean feat, for it is a whisper only, a rumor. No one knows how to locate the Arcanum. Come again? You have an apartment there? Let's go at once to adventure! Great galloping gadzooks! The Arcanum is real, and I have discovered it! Ha ha! But there's no time for braggadocio. We've work to do. Take a look at this map, the wizard. See that squid? It marks the spot. To the spot! Here it is! Well, behind this intimidating gate with the energy crackles. This is the Old One's domain.
This was his office, before the schism of the old Arcanum. This was an early chapter in his story.
This is where he fragmented worlds to build something new.
This is why you met him. Why I met him. This was why he went to Caramel.
This is where we'll find Lemuria. The question remains, the wizard. How do we find Lemuria behind this massive, magical zappy gate?
What is going on here? I'm feeling confused. Wizard, did you bring a stranger to our secret library of knowledge?
Ah, excellent. A mysterious, stern person, just what we need. We must open this bedeviling cage immediately. There is a whole world back there.
Death! There is death beyond the door. Exactly. That is why it was sealed by our forebears with magics we dare not remember. Perhaps the Tree of Knowledge will make you two see reason.
To the tree, the wizard! She speaks of something interesting beyond the door.
Beyond the door, Lemuria dies! Slowly but surely, its life forces and mana run down. The very power that created the world runs down.
I know this power. The world synthesizer, yes. It's a machine that harvests worlds and combines the fragments into a new whole. Into...
The first world, the Cabal's problem and the Old One's solution. The spiral is the first world fragmented. He needed simply to reassemble it.
Lemuria was the genesis of that plan. The world synthesizer producing its life force and mana. But the machine is old. When it dies, so will Lemuria.
You're wiser than last I saw you. No longer the aberrant paradox. You now talk to the wizard, not just fight. You two will restore the stolen.
What was that? You too? Wizard, is there somebody else here with us? The nothing Sybil warned us about is here. You say it glimpsed the spiral when you pierced reality as the divine paradox.
I was curious. Never had I seen anything but myself. A singular point without form or dimension. I pursued you, tried to find you.
So it made cavities along your path in Caramel. Cavities which consumed and destroyed the old one.
To reach you, to communicate with you. Thus I became you, the paradox I first saw. I imitated you and battled as you battle. I misunderstood.
Now the nothing appears as the old one and wants you to find Lemuria? That is complicated. It gives me a headache. Are you sure we should help? Even if we wanted to, the key to the cage was buried deep in the archives. You would need an expert in our libraries to find it.
Oh, what is it now? Am I to scrub the toilets? Clean Ignis's forge? Well, out with it! What menial task do you wish of me? You want to find something? In the archives? In my archives? Actual librarian work? Well, tell me what you need. The key to the cage? That is in the dead archive. The graveyard of false knowledge. You'll need a guide. Very well, I'll meet you there. Wizard, did you leave a horse here without telling us? Come collect him, would you?
Greetings, young wizard. Please come to my office as soon as you are able. Something has arrived for you.
Welcome to the Dead Archive, wizard. This is where we store the books of debunked knowledge, the proven wrongs, the never rights, etc. It's important to keep these things for historical purposes. Looking up silly tidbits people in the past believed is a good way to feel superior, but oh no!
The spiral is flat, people. Two-dimensional. Okay, this third dimension is a myth spread by...
I hate it when books come to life in the graveyard of false knowledge.
I can tell by the shape of your skull you're nothing but hate, and you subsist exclusively on cupcakes and plankton.
Come on, wizard. Let's punch their card catalog. The books are banished, but we still can't progress. Our movement is restricted by... A wall of text! Just word after word after word after word. There is only one way past it. You must press the enter button. It's by the door. Should create the space we need to slip through. If it doesn't respond, hit it frantically and repeatedly. That's excellent. Let's keep looking for that key to the sealed room.
All of your problems stem from your parents and random stories from Aquila.
The spiral was always here. There never was a first world. Think about it. Have you ever met a Titan or a grandmother Raven?
This is more than just a standard resurgence. Something animated these books. But what? Defeat them and we'll find out. Another wall of text blocks our path, easily dispelled by mashing the next button. You know, like you did before, only over there. That wall was nothing but a bunch of gibberish anyway. Let's go. Ah, a book on animism, the instilling of a living spirit into inanimate objects. That's a perfectly valid school of magical thought. Why is it here? Probably misfiled by Loomies while I was busy acting like a receptionist to defeat the animism book, wizard, and things will settle down. Ugh, I'll be dusting down here for days. But let's get what we came for. Ah, yes, here it is. The key to the gate is an incantation. Ancient magical words lost to time. Abracadabra, alakazam. What a bunch of balderdash. But you can use it to open the cage to the sealed room once we get back upstairs. Come along.
You have too many treasure cards in your spellbook. You can't receive any new treasure cards until there is more room in your spellbook.
Not bad, wizard. You might make a decent librarian someday. Now take that utterly ludicrous magical passphrase to your horse friend by the cage and see what it does.
Ah, the wizard, did you find the key? Oh, abracadabra alakazam. What's that supposed to... Ah! Ha-ha! The cage opens, and at last, Lemuria will be revealed. Come to adventure!
We did not instantly perish. I find that comforting. But this must be discussed with all of the scholars. Do not do anything hasty.
Awfully small for a whole world, isn't it? Ha-ha! Where are the lemurs? You know, little furry fellows worked with the old one?
This room is not Lemuria. This orb is. The old one stole pieces and peoples of the spiral, reduced them, and encapsulated them here.
This whole room is an anti-magic cage, designed to conceal this shrunken world, isolating it from the spiral. Egad! How do they survive?
Through the failing world synthesizer. But if we release Lemuria, the spiral will provide its mana and life force. That is how we save it.
Aha! That console there will reverse the miniaturization and instantiate Lemuria. Will you do the honors, the wizard?
Wait! We must discuss this. Xander has told me of your conversation with Sybil, and I am concerned. There is much here we do not know.
Like this world synthesizer. What is it? What does it do?
From what I gather, the old one used it to rend spiral worlds and harvest their pieces to build a new one. Ha ha!
Yeah, even I don't want to tinker with that. What'll happen if the world-rending machine is given access to rendable worlds?
But the machine is dying. If we do nothing, Lemuria will perish with it. Do we not have a responsibility to save it?
But at what cost? We have no right to take this risk on behalf of the Spiral. The Lemurians have already been lost for generations.
That's dark. Even for you, Kisma, that's gloomy. Life is life, and it must be preserved. Right, Xander?
Not necessarily. These Lemurians were not created by natural means, and they are sought by a creature who is itself unlife. Yes?
Worse, my people studied this nothing. It's anti-reality, the negative to our positive charge. I don't know how it's not canceling out everything.
I'm not here, really. I'm where I've always been. This form is a projection, a probe. But he's right. Even this slight exertion is caustic.
Oh, this nothing talk is giving me a headache. We've got real, breathing lives in our hands here. They're our only consideration.
Enough. I, too, am experiencing migraines. If we release Lemuria, the world synthesizer may cause calamity in the spiral. If we do not, calamity will surely strike Lemuria. There is only one course. Wizard, as you were.
Ha! I've learned these machines completely now. And they even printed a spiral key to access Lemuria through the world door.
Before you go, come to my office, wizard. We must discuss your objectives. Clearly, you must visit Lemuria to ensure its inhabitants are safe and to induct them into the spiral. This goes well beyond a liaison's duties. Congratulations, Senior Liaison. First contact with a new civilization is no small task, but I am confident in your qualifications. You have another objective as well, this world synthesizer. A machine capable of harvesting land on such a scale is too dangerous to leave unattended. And I understand Lemuria no longer needs it. So find this world synthesizer and bring it back here that we may determine how to destroy it. And one more thing, this ghost that follows you, whatever it is or isn't, whatever it wants, it causes discomfort. Be wary of it. Go now, Senior Liaison. Lemuria at last awaits you.
Haha! I wouldn't think of leaving without you, my stalwart companion. What do you say, the wizard? To adventure! To Lemuria!
We did it, wizard! We found Lemuria! At last, I am here. But now that I am here, what do I do? I have no further drive, no impulse. My need is met. Lemuria is saved. I find relief in this. But also emptiness. I never had objectives before. I simply was. There was literally naught to do but exist. And now I...
Ha! The headache I've had all this time is gone! Ha-ha!
Is it? Curious. I don't think I'm doing anything differently, though I feel odd. I must consider this. I will find you again later.
And now I have also discovered Lemuria. But where are the lemurs? Monkey creatures, big eyes? Let's go meet them.
Ah! Everybody panic!
Skittish fellows, aren't they? I think I saw some of the rascals flee into that tallish building over there. We must tell them they are free to adventure!
Calm yourselves, my friends. All will be explained in the fullness of time. For now, I need your aid to protect Telos from the threat of...
And when exactly is the fullness of time? Hierarch? Today? Tomorrow? When the sky changes again? When the earth shakes our city to dust?
Or when the great squid, the fabled founder, makes his prophesied return.
Ease yourselves. You needn't fear that tentacular menace.
Oh dear.
Dad! The strangers bring portents of our destruction! There is only one solution! Destroy them first! That didn't work! On to the universal contingency! Everybody panic! Panic and flee! Flee and fling things!
That did not go as I expected.
Clearly, you must truly be strangers if you don't know the universal contingency of the Noise! There was a scary noise! Seems there was no noise. For now. Come outside, strangers. I feel we have much to discuss. What you say, horsekind, cannot be so. We are the children of he you call Old One, chosen to maintain this world he has created. And while others may have given up his edicts in his long absence, we here in his kingdom of Telos keep to our duties, awaiting his return. But the sky changes, the ground shakes, and the wildlands run wilder. We know not what this means. My sisters went to the sanctums to investigate, but our great enemies from the wilds have seized this opportunity to attack.
Worry not, the wizard will rush to their aid while I tell you of this wonderful thing I discovered called the Spiral.
Beware, stranger. The Kulakamba are vicious and uncivilized criminals ejected from Telos. They will show you no mercy.
Where is your ancient liar now, huh? Not here, that's where. For all your fawning, guess who got the power? We did, the outcast. And now, we will poke you all with tiny spears.
Ugh! What kind of lemur are you? Never mind, do you know what's happening? Because I don't. The sky changed, so I panicked, which didn't solve anything, so I came here to check the mana levels. My family has monitored Lemuria's mana for generations, watching it dwindle. We sat idle as the magic that holds our world together faded away. And then sometimes we panicked, universal contingency and all that, but now the mana levels are higher than ever. You know what that means? Panic! No, I'll do that. You go check on the other sanctum. The mana has driven the outcasts mad with power. You must save the other hierarchs.
Tell me what it says!
It says it's impossible, but it says life force levels are fine. There's a green wavy line and everything. It always used to be a red wavy line. My father's mother's grandparent once told me of an orange wavy line, but never green.
But what does it mean?
A green wavy line? I can only assume it means one thing. We're doomed! Panic!
Then let us be doomed, as long as the hierarchs are the first to fall!
You sure shooed them off, whoever you are. But there are bigger problems. Lemuria's life force, the measure of its habitability, is green. I don't know what that means. And it will take years of exhaustive research to study and figure. Oh, is that what it is? That is still a lot to take in. I would normally meditate in the sanctum of purpose, but there's a monster in there now. Actually, would you mind?
who you are, or what you are, or where you came from, or why, but the mana flows freely again. The outcasts become the kings, and the old ways die.
What are we doing here? Was that an Aztecosaur? Ah, I see. Well, there doesn't appear to be an imperiled lemur here. Maybe that book has answers. Life without purpose is empty. Existence without meaning is wasteful. Thus, the meaning of Lemuria is unity. And the purpose of a lemur is to maintain that unity in my absence. Be strong, my children, be patient, and know that I will always return to you.
Note to whomever follows. I've gone to the wildlands in search of the sanctum of secrets. Do not follow. Unless you feel I need help or am in terrible danger, then follow very quickly.
I take it we are to follow? I have pondered much since I last appeared, and I have decided something. I wish to be, not nothing, but something. I wish to exist as you do. But the Old One's words ring truly. Existence requires purpose. Being requires doing. And perhaps in doing, I can find out who, not what, I am. Thus, I wish to help you find the world's synthesizer. A secret sanctum of the Old One seems a logical starting point. But when I search his memories, I find many such places. In deserts, in forests, in fire. I don't know which we seek, but the wildlands, I know, are beyond this city's walls. Perhaps the missing hierarch can guide us.
delicious. Oh, wondrous! Splendiferous! Who are you? A city of wizards? That's preposterous! But I haven't time to discuss it. I must reach the sanctum of the ancient squid that created my society. But the wildlands are dangerous for lemurs as meek and savory as myself. I know. Not There is a mana font just through that thicket there. But the wildlands are not exactly following the rules, but then I'm sure the founder wouldn't support being eaten. There is a mana font just through that thicket there. If there is a secret sanctum to be found, that is where it will be. Good luck to you. I will return to Telos.
This must be the font. A memorial to the Old One that spits out the fuel for those spells you cast. But there's more here, I know it. A key, a phrase, words in sequence. Ah, yes, here they are. Just say, in existence, meaning. In knowledge, wisdom. In design, purpose. Well done, wizard. And there, a familiar door. No doubt this sanctum of secrets. Shall we see what awaits us inside it? Design. Design. I like this word. Design. Oh, and this thing. This thing is important. Crucial, in fact. But why? It's a test. No, a reader. No, a button. Designed for someone. I think you must use it. I think you are destined to use it. Congratulations. Oh, hello. In finding this place, you have completed a great test, and your reward is a terrible truth. Lemuria is not what I told you. Indeed, it is only a small part of a larger cosmos we call the Spiral, a fragmentary collection of societies spawned from the mythical First World. It is in the hope of recreating that primordial paradise that I brought you all here to learn how to align the fragments like the pieces of a puzzle. I've had to keep you hidden. Others would not agree with my work. But now I hope my task reaches fruition. Take the attunement stone. Stone? That must mean this thing. You have obtained the first of 6 attunement stones you will need to reach your goal, and my greatest invention, the World Synthesizer. To aid you on your journey, I pre-programmed the synthesizer to play a single note and unlock new magics and a new spell. That is but a taste of its power. With the World Synthesizer, you can complete my great work and repair the First World, as you are destined to do. Simply seek out the remaining monitoring stations I have built across Lemuria. They will tell you more of my labors and more of your destiny. And give us the remaining stones, no doubt. But where do they go? Ah, look, there is a map here. You should record it. This map is very old and vague. Clearly, the Old One did not wish to design too easy a task for his lemurs, I presume. And there is that word again. Design. Design. It occurs to me if I am to exist, if I am to be something in the everything, I need a name. All the other things we meet have names, distinguishing titles. So how do you feel if I called myself Dasein? I enjoy saying it. Now, though, there is another name we should consider. Quatermain. We must tell him what we found and plan our next action. All the other things we meet have names, distinguishing titles. Now, though, there is another name we should consider. Quatermain. We must tell him what we found and plan our next action.
So there are multiple worlds? Pieces of which were used to forge Lemuria?
Indeed, and now you can explore them all. Or they can visit you here.
Oh my, they mustn't do that. This day has been nerve-wracking enough. I don't need any more. Ah! Oh, it is you, stranger. I hear you pushed the Kulakamba from our sanctums. I thank you, and what? You used the magic of the Founder? You forged a key to the harmonic gates. We were starting to believe it impossible. Quickly, you must insert it at once. It is his edict.
Ha-ha! To adventure! One door simply leads to another. What a brief and underwhelming adventure, the wizard.
Brief, but not underwhelming. Can't you feel it? There is power behind this door. Infusing, energizing, changing.
Gadzooks, the wizard! This door practically thrums with energy. No doubt that world synthesizer contraption. And judging by the thrum resonance, I'd wager there are 5 doors left. We must venture across Lemuria to find the keys. I have just the thing to help with that. Follow me! Behold! A teleporty doodad of some sort. I deciphered its functionality while the Hierarch was panicking about all the shocking revelations. I must say, my mind is functioning much better now that that dreadful headache from the Arcanum has passed.
Curious. No one here has expressed any discomfort in my presence. Why? That power behind the door, the world synthesizer, is it changing them? Me?
At any rate, this doodad can transport you to any region in the world, assuming you found it first. Now, on to my next discovery! Behold, our base camp. Our hierarch friend said it's no longer in use. But worry not, I can get it fixed up. You need a place you can rest and return to. A place where the curious lemurs can find us to ask the million questions they must have.
Indeed. Perhaps Quartermain should maintain this base while we seek out the attunement stones. No doubt at the points indicated on that vague map.
You have a map, the wizard! Ha ha! Not terribly precise, is it? Leave it to me. I'll ask around, do the research, and decipher this land's mysteries. Meanwhile, the first point in the Wildlands is close enough to be worth investigating. So, off you go, to adventure!
This is where the map was leading us. But there isn't anything here. It seems this has changed since the old one last visited. But perhaps there are clues yet to be found in the tome of his memory.
Silence, Softfoot! Stop yelling at the trees! Come, send Tarzan, Queen of the Wildlands, will help! You seek directions, but know not your destination. Ah, send Tarzan! Send Tarzan! Protector of the send Tarzan! If Softfoot clear out cabin, send Tarzan, Mister of Roof! Show Softfoot way into Ursai village.
Wizard? Hello? Ah, good. I've found my way back to you. But where is this? And, I see you're busy. I shall let you work.
So, good.
We are friendly, yes? Then we meet the
So, that's a killer.
Yes, yes. I'm remembering the chapter on a village of bear folk, in the Old One's memory described as paradise. And now to gaze upon it. It's beautiful. Yes, beautiful. Look there, the bear folk. And Kilauea, the angry mountain. Yes, yes. The mark of the Old One runs deep through this land. It's almost overwhelming. Quickly, you must find this juju.
What's your rule about barging into the sanctum of reflection without knocking? 'Tis better be go. What are ya? Everybody, panic!